everybody, Joseph Rothschild here, aka... And we are back with another Twitter thread. Today, I want you to participate in a thought experiment. Yu-Gi-Oh! Hath wrought such terrors upon the landscape. What if we could go back in time, altering the course of history forever by ruining a format that many consider to be the reason they play to this day? If you had the technology, what single card could you throw into the portal that would ruin GOAT format? Let's see what you all came up with. But first, this video is sponsored by HelloFresh. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. It takes the worst parts out of cooking, making it simple and easy. Trying to save money to buy cards that for some reason were only printed at QCR? Or maybe just trying to eat healthy during a summer where you can't go outside? HelloFresh can help. HelloFresh has fresh ingredients and chef-crafted recipes at a price you'll like, delivered right to your door. It's easy too. Just choose your recipes, select a delivery date, and HelloFresh deals with all the hassle of meal planning and shopping. All you've got to do is open your box, grab your pre-portioned ingredients, and get cooking. If you're looking for variety, look no further. With 50 flavorful recipes to choose from each week, you'll be spoiled for choice. And if healthy's your goal, HelloFresh has a multitude of fit and wholesome recipes for balanced, veggie-full meals under 650 calories per serving. Plus, when you sign up for HelloFresh, you get free appetizers for life. Not half apps, King Scarlet. No apps. Click the link in the description or use my code to get 10 free meals plus free appetizers for life. One appetizer item per box while your subscription is active. They're not going to send you pot stickers after you cancel. That's it. Back to the video. GCD has a really fantastic answer right out of the gate. World Legacy World Shield. Your opponent cannot target your World Legacy cards in this card's column with card effects, and they can't be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. During the standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard, you can pay 1,000 life points, special summon this card, then your opponent can special summon one monster from their hand or graveyard. A big, unoutable, constantly recursive guy that puts zero pressure on the opponent. Every game devolves into draw pass until someone decks out or decides they have better things to do. Is there actually a card in GOAT format that outs this? DD Lady? Oh, it's out. Dyer says, "Go, my child. Ruin the format and make Goat Warrior Beatdown the most miserable thing imaginable." I'm gonna be honest, I think this card makes Warrior worse. 2 for 1ing yourself. Who would want to do that? Oh, incredible post from I Wish. Broken beyond belief. Whoever sees this card first will draw into every power staple and more copies of this card. The counterplay is everyone plays Burn. We have now made Burn tier 0 and Yu-Gi-Oh! Dies. I think the counterplay is everyone plays Raigeki Break at 3 main, but that's kind of where we are now. So a lot of targeting / destruction removal through trap cards? Oh, yeah, this card's a problem. I guess maybe like Book of Moon. Oh, you know what actually beats this? You know what beats this card? Is actually DD Warrior Lady. People already use Thunder Dragon. Why not add the Thunder Dragon? Jesus. I think extra deck monsters are probably the way to go because like powerful one-ofs you still have to find, but this guy just lives in your fusion deck. That said, it does not beat DD Warrior Lady. It's a little hard to get to it because you can't Rhoda, but still, I love pitching Sinister Serpent. This is a valid target off of Pyramid Turtle. This is the best one so far. Although it does lose to... It actually doesn't lose to DD Warrior Lady. Except the damage step. Still loses to DD Warrior Lady. It's all fun and games until I make YZ Tank Dragon and pop your stupid set monster every turn. This would be insanely powerful. Anyone who's played that speed duel format can tell you. Oh, man. Don't give me the opportunity to talk about Squirrel format. So if you've never heard of Squirrel format, it's a for-fun format developed by Thomas Rose and a couple of his friends. It's got a pre-constructed 40-card singleton deck that's like Battle Pack 3 staples. The concept is that every card in the set has an answer in the set. It's super fun, super skill testing. Games go really fast. They feel great. But this is the best fucking card in it. This is the most deceptively powerful card in the game. Like if this was legal in Edison, it would be a completely different format. Am I stupid? This seems garbage? Yeah, you're stupid. Are you coming to Nats? We'll play some Squirrel format. I'll show you the strength of this monster. This is the answer. Yeah, this is actually the answer. Eater of Millions. Must be special summoned by banishing 5 or more cards from your hand, field, or extra deck face down and gains 100 for each face down banished card. It's, of course, repeatable removal, which is unbelievable in a format like GOAT, but there's no extra deck limit in GOAT, so you can just banish 80 cards and kill them in one hit. Imagine. Well, this is just literally what happened, right? I will say I played a little of GOAT format, but with Sidra, because of that weird Konami event where they accidentally set the date for the Time Wizard event to after the release of Cybernetic Revolution, and it was mostly exactly the same. It was just people were playing Sidra as well. Thinking outside the box here, the knowledge that there could be a better Yu-Gi-Oh! But confusion as to how the hell they could actually play this would lead many to be confused, causing riots. Oh, no. Yeah, Time Tearing Morganite would immediately get out of hand. Doesn't have a downside because there's no hand traps other than Karibo, and justifies itself in a format where there's regularly more than 1 or 2 turns. Yeah, this is disgusting. This is actually impossible to out in GOAT format. Can't be killed for a turn, plays well under skill drain, 3k beater, free tribute, free removal, body, unbeatable. Wait a minute. Loses to direYGO. Not only is it an incredible swing of resources, incredibly hard to out, but you can play essentially 9 copies of Poly to make it, or a smaller engine to help turbo through your deck to get to the Chaos bosses. This does lose to direYGO, but realistically, you've probably gotten yourself in a position where you can't lose if you resolve its effect. Not only would Bigfoot be extremely overpowered, being either a 3k Cyber Dragon that doesn't require a specific board state and also cycles a card, or Exiled Force that doesn't take the normal, but also the element of luck would make it way more frustrating than a card like Fenrir. Not the way I play him. Bigfoot always ends up in the graveyard, and at that point he's just Soul Taker, right? Oh, okay. And you know what's crazy is this does not lose to direYGO. A lot of people are like, oh, but there's no tuners, so you can't use synchros. Well, guess what, asshole? This one doesn't care. I guess you have to like draw DM and Red Eyes, but like there's a million cards that draw in GOAT, and you can play Fusion Sub. Yeah, this actually probably is the right answer. So GOAT does have a lot of chainable removal that maybe complicates this a little bit, but people also play a lot of trap cards. Embodiment of Apophis is legal, yup. This card would literally do nothing and be unsummonable, but it would break people's minds in half, and honestly, that's more valuable. What the fuck is a quick effect? Never Fear Heavy again, summon a free 3k off of any trap, set a power spell from deck for the next turn. It's up there. Yeah, the BLS Searcher would be a little powerful. GOAT predates the max size, right? Well, the crazy part about this is if you grasp for 1500, you still probably lose the game. Like when now I can really summon Sork. there's nothing you want in there. A lot of the replies are just good cards without their support. I'm gonna show a bad card that would dominate. Imagine if you would normal summon Sangan, activate Scapegoat, unoutable monster, even BLS could not get over. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a Dark Earth, Fire, Water, or Wind monster unaffected by other cards' effects. Well, this beats direYGO, but it also has a self-destruction clause, right? You'd have to figure out a way around that, but this does automatically win the game. No one wants to admit it, but this is the real answer. Oh, I mean... I think we have a lot of options. A Dragoon, Morganite, Chaos Angel, Redoer. But more than anything else, this thread imparted to me that actually direYGO is crazy. How do people play around that card? You only get 1 Fenrir. You only get 1 card, 1 Fenrir. Everyone in this thread posting Fenrir, you only get 1.